A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I would like to start with a hadith. It says that whoever visits Imam Hussain al-Islam after doing ghusl beside the Nehre Furat and with Marifat, whatever I tell you, if whoever visits Imam Hussain al-Islam, his past sins are forgiven. Okay, but now what the hadith says is that not only the past, the present as well as the future sins will be forgiven. Okay, now I would like to introduce myself. I am Dr. Kulsum Imran Ali Dharsi. I am from Mumbai, India. I am a dentist by profession. I have done my BDS degree, and inshallah I am planning to do my post graduation also. When I used to first think about Ziyarat Imam Hussain Islam, it was like a dream for me. Eventually in Mumbai, I would like to tell you that we have some quiz competitions through which they send you to Ziyarat Imam Hussain Islam. So that is how I landed up first year. There was some quiz in which they had asked us a few questions and then we had answered them. It was Maula's call that I reached here through that quiz. Maula always makes wasilas for people. When I was not here, I used to always think that Maula, at least once in my lifetime, I want to visit you. At least once, at least once. It was in 2014, Mahe Rajab, 13 Rajab in Najaf, that I came here. And then after that, the separations has become unbearable. Like I just cannot wait for time to get over. After 6 months, after 2014, as 6 months passed, I came here again. Maula called me again. Last year, Arbaeen, I was here. Whenever I used to depart from here, there was one thing that, we used to do. That was, we used to write on our hand whatever we wished. Like Maula called us, and it was like whatever you ask on hand, you get it. In front of Maula Ali al-Islam's haram, we used to always click a pic with the writing on our hand. And Maula, next time, do call me on this occasion. So when I came on 13 Rajab, what I asked Maula Ali was that grant me a visit for Arbaeen. I was there, 2014 Arbaeen. Last year when we came here, we wrote on our hands that Maula, next year do call us for Ashura. We gave Maula an option, Ashura or Arbaeen. So we were planning for Ashur. Eventually things did not come out. So I was really sad that now I don't know how I'll reach there. But as days came by, it was like Maula was making wasilas for everything. And this year again, Arbaeen, we came in here. So that was, really good. When one does not visit here, we feel that at least once in lifetime. But once you are here, you feel that you should not leave this place and go. Even 1 month, 1 week, 1 day becomes really unbearable. And you just feel that, oh, where I have come again. Starting from this year's experience, we came here at around 25th of November. We landed at Najaf airport and we started the walk on say 28th of November. So we were walking. 28th we started really late. Actually there were some problems. So we started against the norm. Normally they say that you should start after Fajr and eventually end your walk before Maghrib, before the dusk comes in. But what we did was that we started at around 4:30 p.m. and we started walking. So as we all know that before the polls start, we have to walk a little distance from Imam Ali al-Islam's shrine till the highway where the polls start. We wanted to complete as much as possible on day 1, although we were aware with the previous experience that after 4 or 5, although we knew that after 4 or 5 we don't really get a mawqif to stay in, but we were pretty sure that Imam would make some arrangement for us for sure. So day one, we walked for about say 25 kilometers and landed up on pole number 168. When we were on pole number 168, we had already crossed the time of dinner. And we started asking for mock-ups before 168 came in, and there was no room left. Like everyone was telling us that there is no room, there is no room. Pole number 168, we met this guy. His name was I think Hasnain Abbas. He told us that, see, I have no place in my house. Can you all sleep in my courtyard? We were like, all right, we just need a place to rest and blankets to cover ourselves. What he did was he made place for us inside his house, and he made us stay there. When it was morning, he offered us breakfast. And moreover, when we began to leave, he offered us gifts. So that was really good. You know, what you're getting from there was really very good. Next, what we did was that we stopped at, we started walking next day again, and we stopped at this pole number 464. We Indians usually are not accustomed to non-spicy and bland foodstuffs. So we need spice. So 464, on pole number 464, there was this market. They provided us with spicy food, spicy Indian food, and Indian tea as well. So that was really good. On pole number 592, we met a Pakistani family. They were Pakistan origins. There were already 3 people on one single bed, and they thought that we wanted to stay back. Although we were not planning to stay back, we were planning to walk ahead, but it was past dusk. We were planning to walk for a little more while. We didn't tell them that we don't have to stay here. Still, on one bed, there were 5 of us. So you can imagine the sacrifice that the people are ready to make in the name of Imam al-Hussein al-Islam. Next, then we walked ahead, and on pole number 758, we again took rest and started walking off next day. When we reached pole number 892, it was a medical camp where people were, relieving the pain of the Zayareen. They were providing you with a massage. So there we got a massage done, and we were like fresh as ever. Again we started walking. After that we stopped at pole number 1086, where again they provided us with spicy Indian food. Then we started walking. We rested at around 1165 or something. And then on the third day, eventually we completed our walk. There was this Julus here 2 days back near Khairmaga, and somehow the Julus was stranded, and we were like made to wait before we entered Imam al-Hussein al-Islam shrine. This auntie there, she started crying. She started crying and crying. So I was like looking at her face. She said, "Beta, हमको तो बैठने को मिल जाता, बीबी पर क्या गुजरी होगी," which meant that whenever we want, we can sit. Whenever we want, we can do. Although we are standing, we are tired. Whenever we want, we can sit. There was a group of people who were surrounding us with ropes, so that we don't get pushed, and we are quite comfortable while standing. So she started crying like anything, that Bibi Zainab, Bibi Sakina Salamullah alaiha, they were not having the same experience. Plus, when I was walking, I used to see that I'm not walking on some uneven land, and whenever I wanted some comfort, I used to walk in sand, so that I used to feel better, and it used to give me a soothing effect. The ladies, they didn't have this option at that time. I used to see that no thorn pricks me, and there is nothing sharp that comes in my way. No one was throwing stones at me. No one was mocking at me. I was at my comfort. I could sit when I was tired. I could do anything I want. I could eat when I was hungry. I could drink water when I was thirsty. I was covered with my veil. There was no one staring at me. I had my husband to protect me. I had my sister-in-law to give me company. We were not separated from each other. We were not made to sit at different places. So there was so much that we could compare with what the Ahlul Bayt alayhim assalam went through. When I was in Mumbai, India, I used to, really think that whenever I sit to pray, I think, what should I ask, what should I ask, what should I ask? All I end up asking is, well, I want to visit Karbala, I want to visit Imam al-Hussein al-Islam. So I know that once you're here, all your wishes will be granted. So I make just one wish that I want to be in Karbala. But when you come here, you really cannot believe that you are here. You're totally numb at the sight. When you see the two domes, what you can do is just cry. Your mouth does not open. Your mouth does not open near the zari. And when you are at the zari, you need to make preferences. Like you have such little time near the zari. In that much time, what you can do? Will you lament for him? Or will you ask for yourselves? Will you ask for your family? Will you ask for the believers? So you really need to jot down and make your priorities. I was totally numb at the crowd. It took me like 2 hours in the queue to reach the zari of Imam Hussain Islam. Can you just imagine? 2 hours in queue. And then when you reach the zari, you're totally numb. You don't know what to ask. So what you can do is just lament there. That's all I know. Only lamenting, nothing else. I just want to ask the people that have you seen so many countries under one banner? So many people being peaceful under one banner? So many people agreeing on the same thing? It's really difficult. And that same thing, that same banner is what we call as Hussain alayhi salatu wassalam. There is this Android application, Servants of Imam Mahdi. I was just going through that app and it had incidences of where, when and how people have met Imam alayhi salam. So among those places, it's Imam Hussain alayhi salam shrine that is one of them. And Imam really wants us to ask for his reappearance under the dome of Imam al-Hussain al-Islam. We can feel that why Imam is asking us to pray under the dome of Imam Hussain al-Islam, although he is more sacred. He is also a sacred personality. Whatever he asks will be given for sure. There is no second option in that. So I've read this tradition in Ziyarat, which says that when 10th Imam was not well, he told someone to visit Imam Hussain al-Islam shrine and pray under his dome. Imam al-Islam was indirectly asked that as for what matter did he ask for someone else to pray under the dome of Imam Hussain al-Islam when he is more sacred than the shrine itself. What Imam al-Islam answered that even Rasul-e Khuda sallallahu alaihi wasallam was ordered to circumambulate the Kaaba when he is more sacred than the Kaaba itself. He was ordered to stay in the plains of Arafat when he is more sacred than those plains than Arafat. So there are some places where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves himself to be called upon. Amongst those places is the dome of Imam Hussain al-Islam, and what Imam wants from us is asking for his reappearance under that dome. Assalamu ala al-Hussain wa ala Ali ibn Hussain wa ala awlad al-Hussain wa ala ashab al-Hussain. Assalamu alayka ayyuhal abdu salihu muti'u lillahi wa li rasulihi wa li amiril mu'minin. Alayhi assalam. Li Fatimata wal Hasan wal Hussain alayhi assalam.